everybody. Welcome to BO Boys. Fuck it, it's a raw feed. We're doing it live. I'm Clayton.
Yeah, I'm Pat, and welcome to another BO Boys KIRKSCLUSIVE. Hey, guys.
It's okay. Hey guys.
Yeah, well,
It's still
listen,
YouTube.
it's still YouTube, and that is what you say when you're on YouTube. You say, hey, guys.
Hey guys.
So, we are here. For those of you watching on the KIRKSCLUSIVE, the raw feed, we are in the new studio. You know, this is early days. We're going to be decorating this, and we'll be putting up the things that you would want on the KIRKSCLUSIVE Kirk Minahan YouTube channel. So, Baby of the Week posters, footballs, football helmets.
Shot glasses from all over Cancun.
Yeah. And just, like underwear, pool tables and stuff. We'll be decorating the BO Boys studio with the kind of things that you would see in a Dave and Buster's and a Buffalo Wild Wings that you want on this YouTube channel.
And at the bottom, just one stiff sock.
Oh yeah, and you know how that happened. Guys. So this is gonna be you're gonna love this set.
Burps. There's gonna be gas. There's gonna be a lot of burps.
We're gonna be so gassy on this channel because it's a raw feed. Anything goes, and you want the gas, you want the burps, you want the babes of the week. So that'll be here on the BO Boys KIRKSCLUSIVE. So Clayton, we have got and I you know what? Fuck it, raw feed. I'm gonna cough. Get ready for it, guys.
Oh,
you could vamp while I cough. You could vamp.
Sure. So Pat was gonna say that we have it's been a packed day of news.
It's been so we have got movie news, of course, on the main BO Boys channel, on the podcast feed. We talk about the box office previews, reviews, all that. But on the KIRKSCLUSIVE, we're talking news items.
Yeah.
So we got a full lineup of news items here. And do you want to get into it with I guess the biggest movie news item of the day? Do you want to kick it off with a little Joker 2 talk?
Let's do it. The stairs are back.
So Joker 2, Todd Phillips is back.
Your boy from way back.
Not my boy from way back. But hey, listen, we're on the Kirk Minahan channel. We love The Hangover. We love Road Trip.
Yes.
On this channel.
Yes.
So, Amy Smart. Come on. Yep. That's all you got to say. But Todd Phillips is back. Joaquin Phoenix is back. Lady Gaga is here. Joker 2. And next week, so a tease for next week's KIRKSCLUSIVE. Next week, the trailer for Joker 2 drops on April 9th. So we will be talking that on this show. But tonight, what is dropped is photos from Joker 2, officially released photos. Clayton, are you excited about these Joker 2 photos that have been released?
Well, there's a lot of question marks here with this second movie because we're hearing reports that it is a jukebox musical.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that means that, and people, if you don't know what a jukebox musical is,
like a Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia,
yeah.
Which was a big hit. Also, Moulin Rouge.
Yes.
Would be a jukebox musical.
Jersey Boys.
Yeah. And those kind of movies can do well.
Yeah. Jersey Boys, not so much, but Mamma Mia, gigantic.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure what these songs are going to be. We haven't had any leaks of the songs, but it's going to be a full-on jukebox musical. And so there's a question. Is this movie going to do as well as the previous Joker, which was a gritty sort of homage to Scorsese films, Taxi Driver, King of Comedy? This might have a little bit more of a lighter touch to it.
Right.
Which is, will the fan base come back?
Right.
So we have Joaquin back. People loved him as Joker.
Won the Oscar.
We got Gaga back. Also an Oscar winner for a song. Should have been
for Best Actress
in
Star is Born, and of course the House of Gucci.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now,
she'd have 2 acting Oscars.
2 acting Oscars. Now, here's the thing. We're getting photos. We saw these photos just dropped. That a very important element of the first movie is back.
Okay, so the Joker paint.
The Joker paint has always been back.
Right.
Right.
But you're saying a more important element.
And I already ruined it because I said the stairs are back. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's a reverse tease.
Yes.
Where you say it up top and then you tease it after you say it.
Well, you talk so much that you hope people forget what you said at the beginning.
They have.
The stairs are back, which they are now known in New York as the Joker Stairs. West 167th Street step stairs, colloquially named the Joker Stairs. Now, Pat.
Yeah.
Lifetime New Yorker.
Right.
You're a lifetime New Yorker.
Oh, yeah. Bagel every day.
Bagel every
While
day.
I'm reading my New York Daily News.
Now, what is your relationship with these stairs?
I have never been to these stairs.
Okay.
I have not been to the Joker Stairs before or since the movie. I like Joker fine. I think I liked the last 20 minutes of it a lot and was kind of bored through most of the rest of the movie. So it never inspired me to go seek out these stairs, even though I could easily access them. I live in New York City. I could get there in a yellow taxi cab in minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm walking the Joker Stairs. It's not about access because Coastal Elite gets to Joker Stairs whenever I want.
Yeah.
I just haven't had the interest. And I had previously never had a real reason to go to these stairs.
Yeah.
I never had like a business meeting that took place at a building that was up the stairs or down the stairs. So I don't have a personal relationship with these stairs. Will I go visit these stairs ahead of Joker 2? Possibly. I could see that being maybe a BO Boys stunt that we could pull
walking up the stairs.
Is walking up the stairs.
Not dancing down the stairs.
No.
To a song, just walking up the stairs.
Just walking up the stairs, because if we do it, us walking, I think, is more entertaining than most people dancing.
Yeah.
So I could see this being a reason to visit the Joker Stairs ahead of Joker 2 coming out. Of course, we've got an LA live show, the BO Boys, taking place the Tuesday after Joker 2 comes out. So possibly we walk the stairs. There's content for the show. We show it at the show in LA. People go bananas.
I think that's the video, because we've been trying to brainstorm some ideas to make the show special, and we don't want to give away a lot.
Yeah.
But I think if we did a video of us just walking up the stairs in real time.
Yes.
That definitely is something that people would drop everything to go see live.
Yes.
A video of us walking up New York stairs in LA.
Yes. That's the key.
Because they don't have access to those stairs.
Right. They're sitting there in LA, and sure, they could walk Runyon Canyon. They could go see a Dodger game and leave in the 7th inning. They could do that
in LA. They could go to Erewhon.
They could go to Erewhon. They could spit on Jimmy Stewart's star on the Walk of Fame.
Which has become a thing, which I don't know where that came from, but it's very big on TikTok right now, spitting on Jimmy Stewart's star.
Yes, because I think they're trying to wake him up. That is the thought on TikTok, because if you get enough spittle on there, he'll awaken.
Doesn't sound like science to me, but
you could do all those things in LA. But if you live in LA, you cannot walk up the Joker Stairs. So that is something we definitely could do. Film it. We bring it to the LA show. People in LA are just losing their goddamn minds. And I'll say goddamn because we're here on the KIRKSCLUSIVE on the Kirk Minahan YouTube channel.
Yep.
So I think that's huge. I think we'll visit those Joker Stairs then. But the fact that the Joker Stairs were featured in the main promotional photos show that. Do we think that there will be an entire set piece on these stairs? Do you think it's just like a little homage to the first one, but then the second one doesn't really actually have anything on the stairs? Or are you starting to feel like there's going to be a full-on song and dance number on these stairs?
There's gotta be. I mean, when you shoot at the stairs, you're not going to just go there for a second. Because that would just be a big FU to the fans.
Okay.
Now, who knows? Is this going to be one of those things where it's a blank check for him?
For Todd Phillips?
For Todd Phillips.
I mean, he's the guy who did Hangover 3, which was a giant double middle finger to the fans of the Hangover movie.
Was just an action movie. It was just like a crime thriller movie. I think he could do. I mean, he could be doing a Gremlins too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Parodying that scene because it got so big and so many people went to those stairs and danced down like the Joker.
Right.
Is he gonna take a piss? Is he gonna
Havel
off?
He might be hobbling off.
He's at the level. I mean, Joker's $1 billion baby.
Yes.
And as the Ace said,
Yeah.
last episode,
Eric Weber. On the main feed.
On the main feed, not this show.
Not this show. The other show. Yeah.
Said WB, Warner Brothers, they allowed the Joker to be made. No other company would allow that. So do you think they're allowing Todd Phillips, your boy from way back, that to do a Gremlins 2?
Yeah, I mean,
because they had already allowed a Gremlins 2 to happen, and it was Gremlins 2.
Right. I could see that because Warner Brothers allowed him to make Hangover 3. They might be,
but 2 had already been big and pretty along the same lines.
Right. But
the first one.
I don't think they're expecting, especially with an actor like Joaquin Phoenix, it was surprising that they were able to get him for the sequel. He's not a franchise movie actor. He's not even someone like Christian Bale who cashed in to be in a Marvel. I mean, I know this is a DC movie, he's playing the goddamn Joker, but
Bale did a Terminator movie.
Yeah, I think Joaquin Phoenix, getting him to do this second one at all was a surprise. So you can't be counting on, we expect to have 5 Joker movies with Joaquin Phoenix. This is probably the only sequel they're ever going to get. So if it's an FU Hangover 3 style prank movie, you can't be shocked because they're not going to do Todd Phillips directing Joaquin Phoenix in Joker 5. That's not happening.
Yeah.
So I still don't think they'll do the stairs in a full-blown scene. I don't think he's gonna just like skip past the stairs and then that's it. I don't think this will be a Hangover 3 situation, but we'll see. I don't think Lady Gaga wants to be in a Hangover 3 situation. For her, this is her first Joker. And she's gonna want it to be beloved.
Not only that, we're really burying the fact that the only live action Harley Quinn that there's been has been Margot Robbie.
Right.
Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn.
Right. We think. I don't think has that been confirmed?
I think that is confirmed.
Okay.
I mean, this is a raw feed, so fuck it. I'm going to Google it.
Right. Yeah, I'm not too sure if that's been fully confirmed. I mean, it would be surprising if she's not playing Harley Quinn, but we'll know for sure April 9th when Joker 2 trailer drops.
Yeah, she's 100% Harley Quinn.
She is Harley Quinn. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the only other Harley Quinn you said has been Margot Robbie.
There's the cartoon that is very popular for some people.
Right.
But live action, we're talking, it's just been her.
Right.
So Gaga is doing another spin on, it's a debate whether that's an iconic character because other than Suicide Squad, the David Ayers one, not big box office for this Harley Quinn.
Yeah, the Birds of Prey movie, which got retitled second weekend, was not a big hit.
No.
And
then the Suicide Squad also was a disappointment.
That's right. I always forget that Margot Robbie played Harley Quinn in a third movie.
Yeah.
I
mean, she's Barbie, so she don't got to look back anymore.
No. I'm excited for this trailer. I think just the photos were obvious. Listen, it's the lead story on the BO Boys KIRKSCLUSIVE episode. So the photos are a big effing deal.
Packed news day.
Well, let's get on to a second bit of news. Can I throw some news at you? So, big news, Kevin Smith, they announced his next film, and it is
Mallrats 2.
It is not Mallrats 2. So Kevin Smith has a movie coming out that is called the 4:30 movie.
Okay.
And it was acquired by Saban Films. So I guess Saban Films, that's Power Rangers, right?
Yeah.
They did Power Rangers and now they're doing movies. So this movie is a 70s or late 70s, early 80s period piece. And it's about 3 young boys. So this is not a movie starring Kevin Smith and
Jason Mewes
as Jay and Silent Bob, though I am sure they will appear in this movie as Jay and Silent Bob.
But they would be No, they would be kids.
They would be kids. They would be playing themselves as children.
Okay.
And I expect that to happen in the 4:30 movie. but it's Kevin Smith directing a movie that is about young people going to see movies in a movie theater. This movie takes place in the movie theater that he owns in New Jersey, that he uses as like his podcast recording theater / movie theater.
Which we have to go to.
We do have to go to. And the whole movie takes place there. He filmed it in his own movie theater. This is pretty brilliant. And we go through this every time. We see these Kevin Smith movies. We're like, it's kind of bad. We're done with Kevin Smith. And then the next Kevin Smith movie gets announced. And we are so excited to see this. I mean, is there any chance we don't see the 4:30 movie in a Fathom? It will be a Fathom event, of course.
The only way we don't is if the same situation happens
as what happened with Clerks 3,
is that whatever zip drive they send over, the file is corrupted.
Right.
And we cannot see the movie.
Right.
If that happens again, we don't see 4:30 in the theater.
Right.
But, we watch it, we PVOD it.
Yeah.
We buy it on PVOD.
Yeah. So either way,
we see it.
We will be paying to see this movie. I mean, I'm excited.
I mean,
about Kevin Smith making a movie that takes place in a movie theater. This is finally what he always should have been doing.
Yes. I also think that we should try to see this movie where it was filmed. I mean,
I know.
That's the reason to go
such a hook.
That's the reason to go see this movie, is to see it where it was filmed.
Yeah.
So you can turn around and be like, hey, that scene is right behind me.
Right. A character smoked weed in the seat that I'm sitting.
That I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we could be watching his movie, the 4:30 movie, at that movie theater and realize we're sitting in the seat in which Matt Damon did a cameo in this movie. Or definitely Ben Affleck. Would you say definitely almost guaranteed Ben Affleck will be in this movie?
Yes. I think Ben Affleck will be physically on set at the theater.
Yes.
And Matt Damon will be overseas in like Czechoslovakia or something.
Right.
And they will mock up a theater seat.
No, I think what they'll do in Matt Damon is he will appear in a fake trailer or a fake movie scene that is aired in the inside of this movie, like that the characters watch. That's how you get Matt Damon.
And that was shot in Yugoslavia.
And 100% shot in Yugoslavia.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Affleck might get his cameo in that way, but I agree. I think he'll more likely actually schlep all the way out to New Jersey to sit in this Kevin Smith-owned movie theater.
Yeah, because they're probably gonna go out to a diner afterwards.
Affleck he's such a mensch.
He's a mensch.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm looking at some of the other cast members that are in here. Dr. Ken is in this. Sam Richardson from Veep. Justin Long, of course, is in this.
He's part of the stable now.
Jason Lee is in this.
Part of the stable.
The great Rachel Dratch from SNL. Kate McCucci.
Yeah. Garfunkel and or Oates.
Yep, she's one of those too. Adam Paley is rolling into this movie, and
his first appearance in the Askewverse.
Now I'm
assuming this is Askewverse. It's got to be, right?
I think it takes place in Jersey. He's not going to set a movie in Jersey and not have it be Askew. Although Jersey Girl was not in the Askewverse.
That's a great question. I don't know.
We know. I mean, we talked about this on the pilot episode of the KIRKSCLUSIVE. Of course, we know Scream 3 and Scream movies are set in the Askewverse, but I don't know if
movies are in the Askewverse.
Yeah, but I don't know if Jersey Girl is in the Askewverse. You mentioned Harley Quinn before. Harley Quinn Smith is in this movie.
All right.
And Method Man is in this movie. So they don't
of How High fame.
Yep. And yes, and they never made a How High 2.
They did, but not with them.
Oh, wow.
I feel like that was a way after the fact sequel.
Wow.
Sort of how they made like Jarhead 2.
Wow.
And 3.
Yeah, and Smith shot this movie at his Smod Castle Cinemas in New Jersey, same movie theater he haunted every weekend when he was a teenager. So that's right. He bought his childhood movie theater and turned it into his podcast recording studio / movie theater. And now he's making a movie out of it. I mean, this guy, he uses every part of the buffalo.
Absolutely. And How High 2 starring Lil Yachty and DC Young Fly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That feels like a step down. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm up to date on who the young rappers are and who the the how high stars, who they are.
Lil Yachty was pretty big.
Okay. But I mean, not Method Man, Redman in 2000 big. Lil Yachty's bigger?
Lil Yachty was big. DC Young Fly, I don't know. That's a great question.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this out to the Minifans watching the BO Boys KIRKSCLUSIVE right now. Hey guys, email us the BO Boys podcast@gmail.com, or actually throw it in the comments below. How big was Lil Yachty, and was it DJ Young Fly?
DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly. Tell us below. I would imagine that there are some Minifans. You think there are Minifans out there who are DJ Yachty or Big Yachty,
Jeez,
Lil Yachty?
So out of touch.
Big Yachty?
Lil Yachty.
DC Lil Yachty historians, DC Young Fly.
That's the question. DC Young Fly is the one I am questioning.
Okay.
What was the popularity of him in 2019? Lil Yachty was big in 2019. I know that for sure.
Okay. So yes, put that in the comments. Give us your personal history with Lil Yachty, DJ Young Fly, and I mean, maybe listen. We haven't been listening to the Kirk Minahan show since the beginning.
No,
we've come on the last few years as we've become colleagues and close personal friends. But maybe Kirk's had a Lil Yachty or DJ Young Fly on the Kirk Minahan show a few years ago. Yeah, DC.
Not every rapper's a DJ.
Okay. And not every DJ is a rapper. Got it. Okay. So
that I pointed at Pat and nodded.
Yeah. Listen, sometimes.
Oh, this isn't audio. It doesn't matter. I don't have to explain that.
You've got to help out the Gen Xers like myself. We're not as well versed in the modern rap as you millennials are.
You're switching it around.
Yeah.
So now, instead of us both being Gen X, I'm a millennial, because that's factually incorrect.
Well, you love Lil Yachty. And I'm unaware of Lil Yachty because I'm Gen X.
No, you're also unaware of things because you're just out of touch, but that's okay. You can be out of touch at any generation. There's Gen Zers who are out of touch.
And there's boomers who are out of touch, you're saying?
I'm saying there's the greatest generation members.
Yeah.
Who are out of touch. There's the lost generation members who are out of touch.
Okay.
Yes.
And there's lost generation members who are big, who are going to comment below and tell us all about Lil Yachty.
If there is, that would be amazing.
So that's the Kevin Smith news, the 4:30 movie we're going to see in the theater. And I think you're right. I think we got to go to Jersey, see it in the Smodcastle cinemas.
Let's do it.
So I heard you have some big news that you want to drop on me now. So Clayton, what is this big news item that you want to share?
God, the news just keeps getting bigger. Michael Stuhlbarg.
Yeah.
Veteran character actor.
A serious man.
Yeah. He was also in the fish fucking movie that won the Oscar.
Yes, he was in the fish fucking movie that won the Oscar. He was in Boardwalk Empire, and that's
he was
Primo,
also in Call Me by Your Name.
Right. He was the dad in Call Me by Your Name. Yep.
Got hit by a rock in Central Park.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Wow. So a falling rock from the sky?
No. Thrown.
What?
He was attacked near Central Park on the Upper East Side around 8 p.m. Sunday.
Wow.
He chased his assailant. He chased a 27-year-old, I will not name, who was apprehended.
Wow.
Stuhlbarg got hit in the back of the neck, and he said, F that. Do you know who I am? He didn't take it like Rick Moranis.
Right.
Rick Moranis took a punch in the face and did nothing.
Right.
Which he's an older man, which I understand. Stuhlbarg is no spring chicken, but younger than Moranis.
Yeah. And Rick Moranis, I think, was pretty much retired. Whereas Stuhlbarg, I think, has to keep up some cred because he's trying to get leading roles in action movies in Hollywood.
So you think if he got hit by a rock and did nothing, That gets in Deadline. Michael Stuhlbarg hit with a rock in Central Park.
Does
Did
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Does nothing. Let the rock thrower get away.
Right.
You think that would harm his chances of landing roles?
I think a Michael Bay type director is going to read that article if Michael Stuhlbarg gets hit in the rock and does nothing, and he's going to say, I guess I'll give Mark Wahlberg a call instead of Michael Stuhlbarg.
So you think Stuhlbarg is aiming for a Liam Neeson trajectory?
I
Where he's
think based on the way he handled this assailant, I think, yes, I think that's what he wants. I think he wants to be an action star, and this helps a lot, I think.
Is this okay? Well, then let's go.
Yeah.
Let's put on the tinfoil hat.
Right. It's already on. We're on the Kirk Minahan YouTube network. This is a Kirk exclusive.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Promotional stunt.
Okay, no, see, I'm gonna take the tinfoil hat off and I'll put it on the shelf here because I think that's eventually that's great. Part of the set deck is having some tinfoil hats here. But I don't think it was faked.
Okay.
I don't think that this is a crisis assailant. I think this is a true assailant. I think The Rock is real.
Uh-huh.
And it is spectacular. And I think, though, in that moment, he gets hit in the back with a rock, turns around, sees the assailant, and the first thought in Michael Stuhlbarg's head is, I could make some money off of this. Because if I get into Deadline that I chase the assailant down after getting hit in the head with a rock, that is going to up my quote for action movies.
Because now I'm a certified ass kicker.
Yes.
Not kisser, ass kicker.
Exactly. So what do you've still got your tinfoil hat on. Do you think that The Rock is fake?
Well, I was just going to say, I think this can all sort of go away if he produces The Rock. Just produce The Rock that hit you in the neck.
Right.
Once you bring me The Rock, come down to the studio. Well, I mean, listen, we'll get in touch with your people, Michael.
Yeah.
We will, I was going to
We'll
say,
go through the proper
we'll
channels.
Go through the proper channels.
Yeah.
Produce The Rock.
Right.
Bring it to us. We put it on the shelf.
Yes.
We say,
to the tinfoil hat.
next to the tinfoil hat, we say, this is The Rock that hit Michael Stuhlbarg.
Right.
And he chased down the assailant, whooped his ass.
Yeah. We'll say that.
Right. And Michael Bay is going to say, Michael Bay is going to watch us on YouTube or something else.
Yeah.
And he's going to say, I want this Stuhlbarg guy.
Yes.
The Rock is real.
Yeah. 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 And he's watching these Kirk exclusives, and that's where he gets his casting info.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Stuhlbarg. I mean, we'll go through the proper channels, but I'm assuming your management, they're watching these Kirk exclusives. So we could start here. Bring Michael Stuhlbarg down. We've got other seats. These are not the only 2 seats in the studio.
Yeah, we're not going to double up.
Yeah, you don't have to sit on anyone's lap, huh?
It's not going to be like a Bruce Springsteen, Van Zant situation where we're share a little Steven.
Oh, we're leaning in and sharing the mic. No, we're not going to do that.
You get your own mic.
Your own mic, Michael Stuhlbarg. You can talk about The Rock. You'll have your own seat, and we will put aside all doubts to everyone who's thinking about that The Rock was fake, the assailant was fake. We'll let them know it was all real, on the up and up. You chase down the assailant, and it's time to put him in a Michael Bay movie. Put him next to Statham.
Just produce The Rock.
Yeah, just produce The Rock. So huge news item, Clayton. That was amazing, and I think something we're going to be reporting about for months and months to come is this Michael Stuhlbarg hitting the head with a rock situation.
Oh, yeah. It just hashtag produce The Rock is all we're asking for people to retweet.
Yes. So along those lines, I have a news item. Now we're in New York, but I have a Hollywood-based news item. There was a body found in the Grove today.
Okay.
And I bring that up because, listen, the Grove is widely recognized as the #1 hotspot in all of Los Angeles. Outdoor mall. They've got like a little trolley thing there. A lot of Christmas decorations when it's Christmas season, and they've got a movie theater.
Yeah.
It's an AMC now. I think it used to be a different movie theater chain, but huge AMC in the Grove.
Been there.
And
Saw X
Hollywood
there.
types are always walking through the Grove, doing their shopping for caskets, all sorts of stuff going on in the Grove, going out to eat. But a dead body found in the Grove earlier today.
Do we know the proximity to the movie theater?
Apparently, it was close to the movie theater. I based that on the fact that two of the articles about this use a picture of the AMC in the Grove as the thumbnail picture for their article.
That's pretty good
So I
publicity.
assume they say it was found in a parking lot.
Okay.
But I'm sure the parking lot, I have seen movies at this AMC in the Grove.
Me too.
And that's right. We saw
X.
The Lost City.
The Lost City.
We saw The Lost City there
But
2
we
years
also
ago.
saw X.
And we also saw X. Yeah, we've been to the Grove. I mean, great theater.
Great theater.
And I'm pretty sure the parking structure is like right off of the movie theater. So there is a chance that this body had seen a movie earlier in the night. So
wow. Okay, so we don't know who this body is.
Yeah, and we should probably, I guess, tread lightly depending on
the circumstance.
And what the body ends up being.
What I will say is, depending on what the body ends up being.
And obviously, we don't tread lightly ever because, caution tapes off, exclusive, all that. So we're not going to tread lightly, but tread lightly.
Yeah. If we find out that they've seen a movie, then we report further. Because other than that, this is not in our purview.
Right.
We're not true crime, We don't trade in human misery.
No, not at all.
We're not trying to investigate and be at-home sleuths.
Right.
This isn't Only Murders in the Building.
Right. It's not The Case, which is a great podcast that Kirk Minahan produced where he solved a murder a couple of years ago. This is not that.
That was the one exception.
Yeah.
That was great.
But
I think if we find out this person has seen a movie, then we report on it. We report on what movie did they see? What could have happened after they saw this movie to create this situation?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we don't hear that this body's identified and we don't hear they've seen a movie, we don't go further with it.
Right.
That's my take.
I think that's fair.
Because the other show's box office, this is movie news.
Right.
The only reason we're mentioning this is because of its proximity to a movie theater.
Yes. Yeah. But if there are no further links in the movie theater, we will drop this story.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Clayton, I think we've got one last item that we wanted to touch on. And this is a true RIP.
Absolutely.
So news broke today that famed actor, comedian, writer, Second City alum,
and Pittsburgh native.
Oh, okay.
Fellow Yinzer.
I mean, you take this one then.
Joe Flaherty, one of the architects of SCTV. And I know we're not a TV podcast, But
and they never made an official SCTV movie.
I mean,
right?
they did Strange Brew, which was the McKenzie brothers movie.
Right.
He was in Happy Gilmore.
Moranis and Dave Thomas. I mean, comes back to Moranis again.
Yeah. So Joe Flaherty was in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
He's been in other movies. He's mostly known for television, Freaks and Geeks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But just as somebody who was an architect of modern comedy, right? Because a lot of things stem from that SCTV crew.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh guy, great guy. I just think it's a sad loss. He was in his 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a guy who, lived a long and full life. But
still cut short.
Still cut short. He could have lived to be in his hundreds.
Yeah, easily.
But it's a sad day when somebody like this passes on.
Yeah. I'll say a movie that I may have seen Joe Flaherty in first before I watched SCTV is that he was in the cast of the 1985 Sesame Street movie, Follow That Bird.
Oh, yes. That is a movie that I had several cups from Wendy's.
Okay.
That we used to drank.
Yeah.
One of my little yachty. We used to drink from.
Or DJ Yellow. What was his name?
DC Young Fly. I used to drink from up until we moved houses. I was a 20-something-year-old man still drinking out of these Follow That Bird cups.
Oh,
And then
wow.
they were either given away or sold. I don't know.
So there's a point in your life when you're 4 or 5 years old, you're drinking out of these cups because you love Sesame Street, because you just want to look at the characters from Sesame Street.
Yes.
And it's an earnest drinking of a cup of a character that you in the moment love.
Yes.
And later, those cups are used, and we're on the Kirk Minahan YouTube channel. It's a Kirk exclusive, so I could say they're ironic enticements to, again, I'm just going to say, to get women into bed.
I don't know
It's a
about
Kirk
that.
exclusive.
I don't know about that, but definitely there was
Where
adult
it's a thing
beverages
of
poured
like,
into like, look at my collection.
look at this cup. Isn't this? I still have my Sesame Street cup. Remember when we watched Sesame Street?
Oh, what? I mean, I don't know about that. What I will say is there was an ironic
In an ironic way. I'm not saying in terms of.
Yeah, you better be clear as to what you're saying.
I'm saying in an ironic, like nostalgic way, the way,
like, look, I'm still a kid at heart.
Look at this old thing.
Look at this old thing. Okay. I mean, what I'll say is I used to drink.
You're like, here's the cup. Look at this old thing. Look at this.
Okay, stop it.
Yeah.
I used to drink apple juice out of this.
Oh, it's a Kirk exclusive.
And now we're drinking vodka and cranberry.
Exactly.
That's, I think, what you were trying to say.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Okay.
So, and that was all because of Joe Flaherty, because he was in Follow That Bird. And
what a fitting tribute to a great man.
Yeah. R.I.P. Joe Flaherty played Sid Sleaze in Sesame Street, Follow That Bird. And, people kept those cups for a long, long time. So R.I.P. Joe Flaherty.
Gen X icon.
Yeah, we both know that.
Yeah, you know, because I just said it.
So everyone watching this, of course, watch the main show, the B.O. Boys full show. We've got our podcast feed. We've got our own YouTube channel. So we do 2 episodes a week there. So go find that channel, subscribe, watch all the episodes of the B.O. Boys, email us, the B.O. Boys podcast at gmail.com. Comment below about DJ Young Sleaze and Lil Yachty.
Yeah, you got that one.
And let us know, your personal history with those young men. And I think that's it.
If you're affiliated with Michael Stuhlbarg and if he has the rock,
yeah,
say, hey, just bring the boys the rock.
Bring the boys the rock. He'll know.
He'll know.
And yeah, I think that's it. So, hey guys.
Hey guys.